Hi, Marisa here. This morning I was awakened at 4:15 and I received a message that I would like to share with you. I often am awakened in the wee hours of the morning with various messages, and this is the first time I'm recording one on video to share with you, and I do hope that it speaks to you. So here it is. There are many among you who feel lost and confused, uncertain about your future and where you are going in life. This is a time of great transition for many, for the old must be shed in order for the new to take its place. Be gentle with yourself, for clarity will come, and when it does, you will see with a new set of eyes what was invisible to you before and is now in plain sight. Pay attention to the stirrings of your heart and listen to the small, still voice within, for it will lead you to where you really want to go but have forgotten. Do not fear what you do not know, for there is nothing to fear. All is in divine order and is for the highest good of all, even when it appears not to be good for anyone. There is much that you simply do not understand, and this is a time to trust the process and the unfoldment of the new world, one that will bring freedom to all, true freedom, not simply the illusion of freedom that you have been experiencing until now. Take time to be still and to let go of all your thoughts and concerns and simply rest in the comforting arms of your angels and guides who surround you at all times. They have never left your side, and you must only call upon them and request their service, and they will respond. If you do not hear or feel a response, continue to call upon them, for it may take time for you to clear this channel of communication that has been shut down for so long. Don't give up, for we promise you they will do everything within their power to reach you and guide you upon your request. You must first make the call, for they cannot and will not interfere with your free will. Next, I'd like to share with you my reflections on what I received this morning, and I call that Marisa's Musings. I can so relate to feeling lost, confused, and uncertain about where my life was going. I never thought I'd ever feel this way. Since the end of high school, I had a clear vision of what I wanted to do, and that was to work with children. After being a preschool teacher for a couple of years, I went back to school to get my teaching degree. And once I became an elementary school teacher, I was certain I would work within the school system until I retired. I loved my work and couldn't imagine doing anything else. Then something happened that I never expected. I experienced burnout and ended up taking a stress leave for a full year. I was in such a bad place emotionally that I wasn't even able to complete the school year and started my leave after March break. After returning to work the following March, I knew within a short time that I no longer belonged there. Even though I had dealt with burnout, the burnout that I had experienced, I could feel within my heart that it was time to move on. The challenge was I had no idea what moving on would look like. Even though I had no clarity at all about what was next for me, I chose to resign from my teaching position and trust that the road ahead would become visible to me. It wasn't until several years later that I was guided to start my own holistic private school, and somehow I seemed to manage during the years in between. After closing down the school in 2007, I entered another phase of being lost, confused, and uncertain. This time it took even longer for me to find my new path, and yet once again I was provided for abundantly as I continued to do my best to listen to my inner guidance. I can tell you from my personal experience that following your heart and listening to the small, still voice within takes courage, because we are not always shown the entire path, sometimes just the next step. And I can also tell you that every time I've listened and acted on this guidance, I have been led to more peace, love, and joy than I could have ever imagined. I would love for you to share your comments and your musings below based on the message that came through today. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon in the next video. Bye for now. Love and blessings.